Hey everybody, Slim Anthem here, and welcome back to Anthem News. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been doing all right. I think this is my first episode of Anthem News I've done since the beginning of the year. So I think it's been since January since I've done Anthem News. I'm trying to do it a little bit more frequently because I've noticed that in over half a year, quite a bit has happened, a lot pretty much, but I did write down some notes to kind of help jog my memory as to what I was going to talk about. But I've been doing all right. I haven't contracted COVID again since that whole deal back in December when one of my coworkers gave me it, which I'm still a little pissed about, but oh well. Hold on a second. It is super hot in here. I had to turn the fan on. But I hope you guys have been doing well. Um, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately. That's pretty much the only game I've been playing this year. Sometimes I've been playing GTA. Sometimes I play other games, but mainly it's just been Call of Duty because I've been really obsessed with getting the Battle Pass done in that game. Um, we are now in Season 5 of Black Ops Cold War out of 6, and pretty soon, to be expected, we're going to be, like, probably sometime next week, we'll hear about a trailer, some sort of teaser for the new Call of Duty game, which is rumored to be Call of Duty Vanguard. It'll be put out by Sledgehammer this year. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But yeah, Call of Duty Vanguard is supposed to be a Modern Warfare 2, not Modern Warfare 2, a World War II. I already see me making that mistake multiple times. It's going to be a World War II type game. I don't know for sure yet about the game because they have yet to release those details to us, but I can imagine that we'll hear something pretty soon. And probably like last year, how in Warzone they revealed to everybody the new Call of Duty game was going to be Black Ops Cold War. It's pretty likely that they're going to be showing that. They're going to be revealing the game through Warzone again. But yeah, it sounds like everybody's pretty certain that it's going to be Vanguard. I wish people would just quit leaking information and just let us figure it out on the day that it's announced officially, because it really spoils the surprise when people go and dig around and then figure out, oh, this is what the name of the Call of Duty game is, and then somebody gets out there and spoils it to everybody, and then there's no escaping it. Like, it's out there in the open. Everybody knows what the new game's going to be. So yeah, but maybe it's Call of Duty Vanguard, maybe it's something different. I don't know where I stand with it, if I'm gonna get it or not, because honestly, Black Ops Cold War, I was excited. I was a little excited for. Not when I saw the trailer, because when I saw the trailer for the game, I really just didn't care because they didn't have the same voice actors playing. The same voice actors for the characters in the game, and it just didn't really seem that good. But after I played the demo, I guess, when the trial, whenever I played the trial for the game, I played online. That's when I really did like it, and I enjoyed it at that point. But yeah, I don't know if I'll end up getting Vanguard or not. It would just really have to blow me out of the water, because multiplayer, it was for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It was fun at first, but then I don't know. The multiplayer just sucked. After that, it just got horrible. I found myself not wanting to play it. Like, I don't hate it as much as I do with um, the multiplayer in Modern Warfare, but it's just not enjoyable. I don't know what they did that's wrong to it. It just seems like it's a very fast paced game. Like everybody's just sprinting around, uh, just running around corners and like trick shotting people, uh, quick scoping everybody. It just seems very fast paced, it and the game rewards the experienced like MLG players and not really anyone else because like it most of the people that play that game are those experienced players and all the like I mean I'm an experienced player but what I'm talking about is like those MLG players, those that are like trying really hard like they're playing in a competition or a tournament or something, because I just can't enjoy the game with all these people running around trick shot and sliding around and all that. Like it's so annoying. Like I want to play the game just to relax and all that. And to be honest, I feel like Call of Duty's just kind of lost its touch. It's not the same that it used to be back in the day. I mean, the graphics have gotten better. Like it's clearer picture, but like the engine that it's all running off of just sucks. And it seems like pretty soon, from what it sounds like I've heard, they're gonna start weeding out the Xbox One, and they're gonna start directing newer Call of Duty games more towards the Xbox Series X, um, or whatever the Xbox Series, whatever the newer Xbox consoles are. That's what it seems like they're gonna start uh, kind of leaning towards and rewarding. So I don't know what I'll do at that point if that ends up if they end up pretty much canceling the Xbox One and like not releasing games for it. I don't know if I'll continue playing video games. Like I don't know what I would do, because at the moment when I stop getting new video games and that they stop releasing video games for the Xbox One, I'm not going to really find anything to do because I'm just going to be bored out of my mind and I'll be stuck playing old games that I have. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that the new Call of Duty will be good, but I'm not really holding my breath. As for Grand Theft Auto news, it's rumored that GTA 6, like, I think it's been confirmed at this point that there is going to be a GTA 6, but from what I hear, it's been delayed, the release date. So, what could come out, well, what we all thought was going to come out in like maybe 2022 or 2023, has now been pushed back. So, I don't think we're going to be expecting a GTA 6 until like 2025 at this point. I can't remember the exact date someone said, like the exact year, but um, it's been delayed back because I guess they are pretty far behind, which doesn't surprise me because it took Rockstar 2 years to release Red Dead Redemption 2, because they promised it back in 2016 and it didn't release until the fall 2018. So it honestly doesn't surprise me that the release date is getting pushed back, and that's go figure because it's probably going to be their biggest game yet, and they probably have a lot that they're trying to get done, and it's in their early stages right now. And yeah, they just, maybe it's for the best that they push the release date back because they have a lot to live up to, and because GTA 5 was such a success with many people still buying the game today, and it's just broken so many records that it's understandable that the game won't be released until later on in this decade. So probably going to be like a 2025 release date. It's to be expected for that game. I'm going to upload a separate video at some point explaining my thoughts to Rockstar about GTA 6. Like I put down some notes as to what I want the game to have, but yeah, hopefully somebody sees it and lets Rockstar know about it, because I think the game would be much better if it had all these certain mechanics added to it. But yeah, that'll be a separate video. I'll get around to it at some point. Also in GTA news, I'm confirming today that my GTA 5 series will go to episode 300, and then that's that. I'm pulling the plug after that, and it's done. I may play GTA 5 afterwards for fun and entertainment, just like as a trip down memory lane, hanging out with my friends. But no, once I get to episode 300, I am cutting the cord and I'm done making Let's Plays for GTA 5, because there's really nothing to do in that game anymore. Rockstar has really squeezed that game dry. So we're literally just soaking up the tiny bits of drops that are left of content in that game. They can keep putting out DLCs for the game, but it's just not going to get any better at this point. If anything, it just makes people, if they release a DLC, it'll just make people interested for just a week, and then you're back to, well, what the fuck am I doing now? Because the Cayo Perico heist in GTA 5, that was fun for a bit, probably for about a week, but then it got old and boring. No one really liked it anymore. You don't really hear people talking about it. And honestly, that whole heist DLC could have been made a lot better. Like, they could have really capitalized on it. They could have made it a free roam map where you could travel to it at any time and travel outside the beach and like go across the island. There's just so much more they could have done, but I mean, they could have even added the island itself to the GTA 5 map, but so you don't have to take a plane and go through the whole cutscene. But I guess that's the way GTA wanted, how Rockstar wanted to do it. How they really could have capitalized on it. Like, one thing that they really did set a precedent for is that was the first heist that you can do solo, which I'm hoping that they'll have more opportunities like that in their future game, future DLCs as well. So I'm hoping that will be something worth looking at for them. Because I really think that they'll get a lot more people playing the game if they have more solo opportunities to do heists. I think they just released a DLC not too long ago, probably the past couple of weeks. So at some point I'm gonna hop back on the GTA and check that out. But I'm still saving up my money because I want one of those oppressor bikes. I don't know if I want the Mark 1 or Mark 2. Probably the Mark 2, even though I like the design of the Mark 1 better. But yeah, if the DLC requires me spending money for another facility, something like that, then forget it. I ain't doing it unless if it costs a reasonable amount of money. Because I don't want to grind a bunch of money for my hover bike and then get this facility as well. But I need ideas before I conclude my series, because I think I'm episode 280 something in GTA, and I need ideas for future live streams in that game. I'm planning on going out with the big bang for episode 300. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I had some ideas. Some of the ideas that I had were possibly starting starting out by like maybe showing like a montage, like showing like messing with director mode and showcasing some clips of me playing and all that. Maybe start with something like that in the game. Talk about my best moments in GTA, ones that really stood out, and then maybe finish where it all started, where I did the mission sinking feeling. That was back when I first started the show. It was episode 1, so maybe I'll conclude it on that. But I need some ideas from you guys, so if you got anything, hit me up and let me know about that. What else is new with me? Since the last time I talked to you guys, I actually made contact with Hunter again. I played with him on Xbox, which was nice. We played Black Ops Cold War once. Haven't really talked to him since then. But it was nice getting to catch up and all that. What else is new? Still got the same job working. I keep hurting myself on accident. I cut my hand when I was on vacation last week. I keep burning myself when I'm cooking and I'm taking something out of the stove or out of the oven. I'll burn myself on accident. Oh yeah, another thing that happened too, and I recently posted a video about it. My dog Casey, she recently passed away, which was very devastating for my family and I, because she's been with us for over a decade, 11 years to be exact. And actually, she's been with us for 10 years, but she died at 11 years. Yeah, she was a really good dog, and I'm going to miss her because she helped me get through a lot growing up. She helped me with my depression. She always put a smile on my face whenever I got home from school. Wherever I was, she always had that wacky look on her face. She'd always be smiling and wagging her tail. Like, this dog was always happy. And she could, in her not laughter, but like her smile and positive attitude and energy, it would just always radiate through the house and make us feel better. I mean, sometimes she'd take it a little too far and like she would get crazy and start digging in the yard, or she'd start licking you to death and jumping on you. But that's all stuff I'm gonna miss about her, because she started slowing down quite a bit in her later years. But I do miss her. It broke my heart when I found out that she had that tumor in her, and then that the diagnosis came back. She tested positive that it was a malignant tumor, and eventually we just had to make the hard decision to put her down, because it got to that crossroads where it seemed like she was in more pain than being happy. So we made the tough decision to put her down. But instead of scattering her ashes, like we did with her sisters before her, Annie and Marley, we actually got them back in a box. So it's not really like an urn, but it's like, I think they put it in a pouch that's in a wooden box that's closed and sealed shut tight. So there's no way of opening it. So we think we're just gonna hang on to her and keep her with us. So she'll always be with us. But yeah, I'm gonna miss Casey, and I really hope that someday I do see her again. And then last thing I want to talk to you guys before I conclude this episode of Anthem News. back in 2019, it was after I finished my junior year of college. I announced to you guys that I was stopping the whole season thing with Anthem Gaming. How when I was in the middle of season 6, I ended it and said that I was just gonna post videos whenever, not really have a set schedule and all that. That my YouTube career was done in a way, but I think I'm gonna pick it back up. In fact, I would even argue that it's been picked back up for a while. Of course, I'm still not going to post videos as much as I used to back in the old days, but it's like anytime I have a video that I want to post, that's what I'm going to do, because it was before I found out about live streaming that's kind of what ended my career in a way, because I was trying to make videos in the moment when I found out that, hey, I can live stream myself playing a game when there's a goal in mind, and like I don't really need to upload it to YouTube unless if it's something that's good, because I've done several live streams since I started streaming, but only so many of them have made it onto YouTube because some of them just didn't turn out well, or there were just like numerous failed attempts of me doing an Easter egg in Call of Duty. Like, that's why I haven't uploaded a live stream of me doing the Outbreak Easter egg in Black Ops Cold War yet, because I keep failing the damn thing, and I'm trying to get that Easter egg done, but I just keep getting close and close and losing at the last moment. But yes, we are back on with Anthem Gaming. In fact, I would say that we are in our 8th season of Anthem Gaming. And you're probably thinking, hold up, you said there were 6 seasons and then you ended it. Why are you in the 8th season now? Well, so to give you a timeline, season 6 started January 24th, 2019, because that was the inception of when I said that my YouTube channel started. I mean, that's when my YouTube career really began, where I started making videos. And that's always been the case since then. Like January 24th of every year, that's when a new season would begin for Anthem Gaming. But since I canceled season 6, like ended it early on, I decided that I was going to start over with a new season, and I figured season 7, so we'll make that be probably March of 2020, because that's when I started streaming. So starting from the moment where I posted my first live stream in Call of Duty back in March of 2020, I'd say that's going to be when season 7 started. But my seasons aren't going to last all the way through the year and into January 24th of the new year. It's just going to go to the new year. Like New Year's Day, that's going to be when the new season starts, just to avoid further confusion. So yeah, I'll do like a recap. And I mean, my recaps in a way are those best of videos I do for each year. Like how I did a best of 2020 in gaming, you can consider that my season 7 recap. So after that, starting January 1st of the new year, that's going to be when the new season starts. So yeah, since January 1st, 2021, we began season 8 of Anthem Gaming. So that's where we're at right now. Maybe I'll do a trailer video for future seasons. I don't know, but that's what we're looking at. So yeah, we are back. We are back on it, but it's going to be different from the way it used to be on my channel. Um, and one last thing before I leave you guys, because I just thought about this in my head. I mentioned in my past videos that I am doing a playlist. I'm working on a playlist on my channel for my best videos. And I started back all the way from the inception of my YouTube channel back in my Tomahawk Blood days to my first Anthem Gaming channel to this one. And am I'm watching every one of my videos I've ever posted, and I'm adding them to a playlist for my best videos, so that way you guys can watch those videos that really meant a lot to me, what I thought were some of my finest works. So yeah, that playlist is still going, it's still ongoing process. I'm still working on it. Currently, I am in September of 2020. I'm going through my live streams. I'm not watching them all because some of them I know that are just plain sucky and that don't even deserve to make the list. But I'm going through my live streams now and I'm adding those videos. So at some point it'll be the playlist will be updated, but it's going to take some time because with these live streams, I'm going to have to dedicate like up to 2 hours, 2 to 3, maybe, yeah, probably average about 2 hours of time for video because these live streams are pretty lengthy. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching Anthem News. I'm gonna try to do these videos a little bit more frequently. Hopefully they won't be as long. It's just because I had a lot to talk about since the last time I did Anthem News. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you all later. See ya.